Hey. Oh, I'm glad I can do that for you. Thank you for the jewels, sunshine. What's up, Kimberly? Oh, thank you. The green bracelet? Yeah. Perfect moment to mention Otter Spirit. Thanks for the intro. So, okay, this green bracelet that you do like, okay, which is very powerful. It works very much, very well. That's why I wear it every day. Um, you can purchase it on Otter Spirit through the link that I have in my description section. Okay, and you can use my 20% or my 30% discount. All right, so if you're interested in that, then go ahead and check it out. All right. So, Virgo. Virgo. That's right, peridot. That's which one I'm wearing. That's this one. You can pause it later, or pause it. Alright. Okay. Thank you. Judah says hi, y'all. You can't jump up here right now. I'm working. I am working. You want to go on the back porch? Look at her. All right. Hold on. Let me let her outside. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right. So let's do the reading, or let's do the passage first. So y'all gonna like this one. Y'all gonna like this one. Okay, where we at? Oh, is that the one? Is that the one that I just opened it right to the page? Nope, not that one. Not that one, not that one. This one. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Nope. Higher. What in the hell? Hold on. Okay, not that one. Not that one. Oh. Nope. This one. Yes. Found it. All right, so those of you that are unaware, this is the Metaphysical Bible Dictionary, okay? All right, so starting at the name Jashin, okay? Jashen, Jashin, all right? Jashin, Hebrew. Listless, weary, sleeping, dry, old, i.e., of former times, not new, quite tranquil, shining, brightness. His sons are mentioned as being among David's mighty men and belonging to his guard, 2 Samuel 23:32. You guys can be seeing that synchronicity, 23:32. It might come out during the reading, okay, or 23:32 or 32:23, okay. Night, rest, sleeping, okay, into which the consciousness enters when it has attained a step in understanding of which it had not been conscious, okay, prior. This phase of apparent inactivity lasts until the inner urge of spirit pushes the consciousness on to further steps in understanding and attainment. Okay, shining. A meaning of Jashin shows how truth cannot be really inactive, but constantly radiates its light. Jashobeam, Jashobeam, Jashobeam. Okay, Jashobeam. To whom the people turn, return of the people, who dwells among the people. The son of Hashmonite, the chief of the 30 of David's mighty men, 1 Chronicles 11:11. You can be seeing 11:11. A Korahite who came to David at Ziklag, 1 Chronicles 12:6. The son of Zabdiel, who was over the first course for the first month in serving King David, 1 Chronicles 27:2. Divine intelligence, omnipresent, permeating the thoughts of those who look to the divine source for understanding and the turning of one's thought, people to spirit for enlightenment, okay, to whom the people turn, right, okay, who that dwells among the people, all right. A Hachmonite signifies a thought belonging to the wisdom center in man. See Hachmoni and Hachmonite. Zabdiel, the father of one of the men named Jeshobeam, means God is my gift, or dowry of God. Okay, you know it says, God writes on the tablet of your heart, right? That's what comes up when I see that, right? Dowry of God. Okay, like a table that He writes on. You're the table that He writes on. Jashub. He returns, turning back, restoring, making restitution, replacing, i.e., setting in a former place. Son of Issachar, okay, was one of the 12 tribes, a founder of the family of the Jashubites, Numbers 26:24. A son of Bani, who had taken a foreign wife, Ezra 10:29. That in our higher thoughts, Israel, okay, which cause us always to come back, he returns to the unadulterated truth, to God, even though we may at times be overtaken by sense, affections, and desires, taking a foreign wife, right? Or may err because of a very active zeal, right? And then it abbreviates or points out Issachar, okay? So the tribe of Issachar could have been guilty for, more guilty for those things, than anyone else. It's like each tribe had something attributed to them that they were, everybody had a thorn in their flesh, basically, right? Okay. That in our higher thoughts, Israel, which causes us always to come back, he returns. Okay, affection, desires for a wife. Okay, this is the last one. Jeshubilehem, Jashubilehem. That's how you say it. Returning of bread, restoration of sustenance, restitution of substance, turning back to Bethlehem, turning back for food. Either a person or a place mentioned in the genealogy of Judah, 1 Chronicles 4:22. Fallows says that by some it is thought to refer to Naomi and Ruth, who returned, okay, from Jashubi to return, right, to Bethlehem after the famine. Okay, and Bethlehem being the house of bread is the abiding place of substance in individual consciousness, right? So a return home, okay, even engrafted, even being engrafted, because Ruth was engrafted. Was she not? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, she went to work in what's his name's fields? Boaz. She went to work in Boaz's field. That's where Boaz came across her. Okay, so some of you guys, Boaz is about to show up. Or Boaz is already showed up. Okay? Boaz. Somebody could be a soldier, ex-soldier. Boy, I like this book, man. Man, whoever sent that, I wish I could thank you personally, but you didn't leave. You didn't send a name or nothing. You just did it randomly. All right. The book that I'm reading from, you have to buy it. I don't know if you can look it up online to maybe read it that way. It's called the Metaphysical Bible Dictionary, okay, by Charles Fillmore. And I was just reading page 418, bottom of page 418 to the middle, or about 75% through 419. Okay. There you go. All right, let's get it. Let's see what's crowning you. We already know what's crowning you. We didn't talk about it. Boaz. Okay. Could be a king of swords. Look at that. Divine masculine. There could be 3 masculines out here that are, Boaz energies. Male or female. Okay. Virgo. Sideways? Okay. And Neptune. Bless you. What, now you want to come in? Chill out there till I'm done. You're all right. You just want to be where I'm at, huh? Okay. Inspiration, dreams, psychic receptivity, illusion, and confusion. Okay. Creativity. Influence how visuals can connect to their inner imagination and intuition. Okay, so connection to one's inner imagination and intuition, right? Remember I told y'all the other day, right? Those of you that are just, beginning or coming into what it looks like to see into the spirit, right? If you've ever dozed off, not dozed off, if you've ever ventured off, right? Like daydreaming, what they call daydreaming, right? That's actually, you're looking into the spirit. When you go to daydream and you're seeing things, that's spiritually, you're seeing things spiritually, right? Okay, that's how you know. So your imagination is significant. Why do you think God says be like, yes, Charles Fillmore, be like these little children? Think about how a child thinks, how a child looks at the world in amazement and wonderment, right? Your imagination you need. Okay? Why do you think they don't want people thinking independently? A hive mind. Why do you think they don't want people to feel inspired? They don't want people to feel artistic. You know what I'm saying? Use their imagination. They want people to think that things are far and few between. Star Wars, Space Wars. They want you to think that things like that are just beyond reality, okay? And they're not, is the point. They're not. Look, and there's daydreaming right there. I didn't even see it. Right there, daydreaming. All right. Something about in the nude. Nude beat. Nude here in the nude. All right. Oh, thank you, Kaylin. Appreciate it. Shows you how much shit I've been through. These gifts don't come to the surface unless something traumatizes the hell out of you to get it up there, So somebody's head could be in the clouds, okay, or their head was in the clouds. Sometimes that's that place where people get stuck, in fantasy land, right? They fantasize about something for so long to where they get stuck there, right? Time, space, everything keeps moving, right? But they're stuck in this fantasy, right? Not actually being able to come out of the fantasy and actually implement steps, right? To actually see that fantasy come to pass. People are surprised by your intelligence. I heard you're not as dumb as you look. Wow. Okay. No, you don't look dumb. This is just somebody's thinking. One more. The sun. I think we got that the other day too for somebody else. Okay. The sun, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. The star. Looks like somebody's gonna go for it. I pulled the cards last night for something else. I can't remember what for, but it said that somebody was making themselves. I believe the Knight of Swords and the Fool came out together. Knight of Swords first and then the Fool. So yeah, somebody like forcing themselves to do something, you know? Kind of like talking yourself up, like, you know, you're nervous, you're scared, and just your higher self is like, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. It's like somebody's higher self is pushing them. Just do it. But this person's telling their higher self, like, push me. You know, push me, make me do it. Like, okay. So somebody's about to do something. They're tired of daydreaming about it. Thank you for your service. Okay, those of y'all that are military watching me, I feel like I got a lot of military people in here today. You guys could be... Yeah, I'm sensing some nervousness. Yeah, I get you. I got you. Sexual protection. Divorce. Harmony. Somebody could have said that they were pregnant by someone, but they know that they used protection with this person. Or the time that they had sex with this person, they used protection. Okay? Or they were protected. Somebody didn't get pregnant even if they didn't use protection. Okay? Spirit could have blocked something from happening, from a consummation or an actual sperm to seed, to egg, like something was stopped. Yeah, because this person's supposed to have children with you, not someone else. Both of you cannot have children for some of you, okay? And if you're same sex as well, you can both not have children. Not for everybody, okay? Let's use this. I haven't used this deck in a long time. Just caught my eye. All right, let's see what comes out of here. Okay, well, just make sure you... I mean, keep in touch with us. If you're disappearing, you know. I actually plan on doing that too. When I get myself situated enough, I plan on disappearing myself. I do. I'm get some land. I'm gonna have me an actual house, and I'm gonna have me a house on wheels. You know, I think I'm gonna take a school bus, you know, gut it out and everything, and then put a living space in there. You know, just in case we gotta get up and go. Right? So that's a good idea. Okay. Somebody's jealous, feeling resentful or angered towards someone for a perceived advantage or success, material or otherwise. Somebody's mad because you're successful. Okay, whatever it is that you're doing. All right, that you won't quit, you won't give up. No matter how many times you've been knocked down, you get up. Okay, no matter many times you've been slowed down, you keep moving. Even if you gotta crawl. What's that saying, Martin Luther King? Okay, if you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But whatever you do, keep moving. Yeah. Demoralized when your belief in yourself is destroyed. So your belief in yourself is destroying someone's belief in themselves. Okay. Because you don't only believe in yourself. In order for you to even believe in yourself, you have to believe that he is. Happy, feeling content and satisfied in a very pleasant way. Squabble up. Get the out my face. I walk in, walk out with the side. Who's that? Is that a new face? No, I think we've seen your face at least one time before. Thank you for the jewels, beloved. Thank you for the jewels. All right, let's see. I'm gonna get two of these. I ain't used this deck in a long time. Last year, I believe. It's still crispy. Freedom. Wait a minute. We're gonna keep that one. Inspire discernment. You are inspiring in others. You are inspiring common sense in others. You are letting people know that it is not You're letting people know that it's not impossible. That nothing is impossible. Nothing. You know, except for God lying. Possible. Not a liar. Right? Okay. Everything else. It's possible. Possibility. I'm going to take all of them because they came out together. Okay, we got be present. Be present. Be in the moment. Be in the day. Today. Okay? No future tripping. No past tripping. Be present. All right? Live your life. If you're waiting while you wait, live your life. Okay? And enjoy it. You got frequency. Okay? A lot of people's brain frequencies are changing, okay? The metaphysical. A tilted axis, a tilt on an axis, okay? Consciousness, a tilt on the axis of consciousness. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, a tilt on the axis, a tilt on the consciousness. So this is collectively. It says logic works, metaphysics contemplates. So somebody's contemplating, I don't know why I said it like that. Contemplating their logic, one's logic, okay? So this is giving me like a paradigm shift, a big one, okay? Involves everyone. Okay. Getting two people that are happy, very happy, okay? You know, doesn't mean every day's perfect, that every day is, you know, a great day, right? Okay? But happy nonetheless. All right, somebody could have a happy baby. Congratulations, somebody just had a baby. Somebody has a happy baby. Very happy child. I used to be like that. Believe it or not, I was a little fat little roll. I was cute. Your 13-month-old is? I can't wait to have babies, man. I can't wait. I'm excited to teach them everything I know. Over the years. Be ready for every stage. Every stage. I'm gonna have me a little 12. Uh-huh. Have me a little 12. 12 babies, that's the number. For me, anyway. Why you think I need a school bus? Got called. Expressing conversation, okay? Unblocking hearing your voice. Appreciation. Somebody wants to express some type of appreciation to you. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a protector, a provider. Okay, somebody who is also closed off to things that would deter them, things that would distract them. Okay. Somebody could have just lost someone. This person could have just lost someone important to them. My condolences. Okay, somebody could have passed away, getting natural causes. Old age. It was their time. And that doesn't make it any, easier. All right, so my condolences. All right, evidence. This person might have also kicked someone to the curb. Okay, let's talk about over here in the beginning. All right, this is this high honored person. Like I said, it could be 3 different people for some of you guys, or it could be the same person. All right, a lot of you, it's giving me the same person. Visit. Unexpected visit, phone call, knock, right in by house. Somebody wants to be just real close to you. Just, how you cupcake with somebody. Cuddle and kiss them on the cheek and just being all engulfed in them, right? Somebody wants the softer part. Both of y'all need that, okay? Y'all been through hell, non-stop hell, okay? Y'all need a little R&R, more than a little. We're gonna keep that commitment, all right? And gift behind that. All right, I like the lineup. Date, letting you know, surprise, thinking of you. All right. I didn't like my candles. Two people's hair texture could be the same or something like that. Something about curly hair. Tight curls, big curls. Looking through the damn screen like, are you going to let me in? All right, let's see. Somebody being on a flight. I'm looking out of a plane window. Yeah, I can see land below. There's houses and there's lights and there's somebody. It's like nighttime. Somebody's flying in somewhere at night. Red eye flight. For someone, this could be to surprise someone. Okay, that's very specific for someone. That's not everybody. Okay, it's literally be one person that somebody's catching a red eye flight. All right, let's see. Virgo. Virgo. Shit. King of Wands reverse. Magician, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Somebody trying to manipulate truth, okay, or manipulate a truth, manipulate communication. Usually don't get manipulation with Magician in the upright, okay, but I'm getting it. It's like being mad that something is true, okay, and lashing out. Lashing out because the truth is being spoken, because people can see the truth, because somebody can be seen within a group of people, okay, or an environment that they include themselves in from time to time, okay. Yeah, people don't like when someone comes around anymore. Like when they see them. This could be a public environment, this could be a work environment. People don't like to see this person coming. Pause. People could be repulsed by this person. They have like a repellent type of energy right now. Like a stench, like an odor, like a stain. They're stained. It's the party boy. You know, everybody gets a ride, you know. Leo, Sag, Aries, Nine of Swords, The World, they're crying because something's over, they can't sleep, their whole life is upside down, their brain chemistry is off, like this person is whooped up. Okay, The World, sideways. Yeah, they were delusional into thinking that something wasn't over. They kept playing games with you, and for some reason they thought that something was not over. Something was over a long time ago. Long time ago. 9 swords. It could be 9 months ago, 9 weeks ago. Something's been over. They just were delusional. The War of Cups. That's a person who's full of themselves, who thinks that they're, you know, God's gift to humanity, to men, to women. They're not. They're not a gift to anyone. Namely themselves. Something about duality, okay. 11-11, you can be seeing. 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands. Looks like 2 people are holding on to the same thought, notion, okay, energy. The Lovers, yes, 2 people. So both of you guys are in agreement. You want each other. 7 of Cups, Justice. Both of y'all like, where's the justice? Both of y'all are like Spirit, what's up? Like y'all getting pissed off with Spirit. Justice, the Chariot, the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Well, if this is coming from the masculine side, you know you have to take initiative. You know that. Because in the beginning of the read, we talked about you forcing yourself, right? To make a move, to say something, okay? All right? So maybe you had to come to the realization of something. Maybe something was fairly simple, but maybe you were making it a bit difficult. Okay. Maybe you were going through some things that was clouding your mind and that made it difficult for you. Okay. It's like, oh dang, I keep seeing this person. But then like when the person leaves or something, it's like, dang, you get mad at Spirit, but you have to speak to the person. You got to speak to the person. You have to speak to the person. I feel like you realize that. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. Shit goes on, you know. Shit goes on. The Lovers. Gemini, Leo, Sag, Aries, Taurus, the devil. Both of y'all constantly think about each other. Constantly. Constantly. Okay? Constantly. Page of Swords, the sun, strength. I feel like someone is a inspiration to another. Whether it be you or them. Okay, Capricorn, judgment. It said Taurus, they're not Taurus. Taurus, Capricorn, somebody could be Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, King of Cups, Three of Cups, King of Swords, the Hierophant, Five of Swords. Something about a party, a gathering, a get-together. These are like judges, police officers, people of the community. It's giving me masquerade. It's giving me KKK. Yeah, you know, hiding your face, but causing hell, but hiding your face. Okay, getting together to plan some bullshit. Okay, this could be the past. Six of Cups, yeah. I wanna be with you, yeah. I wanna be with you. Love. Somebody wanna be with you. 333, be significant. Justice. This might be a police officer. Okay, doesn't have to be. National Guard. I just heard somebody. Active military. Okay, there could be some. Okay, I'm getting boycotting. I'm getting solidarity. Yeah, it's been a call for solidarity. It's forming. It's like a storm forming. Like this is solidarity forming and expanding. The Chariot, the Tower, the Six of Swords. And I say somebody's flying, taking a flight, a red eye. Yeah, the trumpet is going off. Okay, the trumpet blast is, and everybody's heard it. Like that. Everybody's heard it. A call to arms. Okay, you are leading, each of you where you are leading this force. You are leading this force. And you will not back down. And neither will these people. Okay? You are powerful. You are powerful. Okay? It's not just a word we say powerful. You are powerful. Even at a distance. You got people overseas, people, different countries, continents, rising up. Ten of Swords, rising up. No more of this shit. No more of it. So that's the paradigm shift. That's the shift that we talked about in the beginning. Okay? In the brain. Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, about to strike gold. About to strike gold. Didn't I say it's like a masquerade? Didn't I say it's like a masquerade? This is the world. Okay? This is the monopoly. This is the monopolization of the world. And these are the 13 dark bloodlines up there. Gambling on the lives of people, communities. There's a lot of women, okay? There's a lot of women rising up, okay? Specifically, tyranny. This can be an industry that's predominantly male. Okay, there's an uprising in female power. Feminine power. A Taurus and a Leo can be significant. Okay? Queen of Swords, what'd I say? Power. speaking truth to power. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, boy, do you shock these people. Boy, do you shock these people. They've never seen anything like you before, ever. Ever. Okay, does the stories about the prophets of old, no justice. The Star. Not saying that you're better, okay? I'm just saying that God is doing something new. So in his doing something new, that's with everything. That doesn't just pertain to one thing. That's to everything. I like that he said that too, because it's vast. You can't pinpoint what the new thing is. It's vast. It's vast. It's wide. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, God meant this when he said a new thing. You know, you don't know what. It's not attributed to one thing. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. It's not attributed to one thing. God covers all areas. All areas. Leaves nothing undone, uncovered, untouched, unscathed. Except for you. Except for you. Unscathed. The Hangman. Yeah, somebody's being hung in the stars in the firmament. It's like God is hanging you, like an ornament. Like an ornament, he's hanging you. And you will shine as bright as the stars of the firmament. Four of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Queen of Cups, Ten of Wands, Five of Swords, the Hierophant. Okay, there's a mother figure that, or a baby's mother that tried to hide something. Okay, some evidence, maybe tampering with evidence. Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups in the past. Okay, about some type of group activity or community backdooring, racketeering, money laundering, kidnapping, trafficking, prostitution, you name it. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Ace of Cups. You will have the love you want. You will have the love you want, okay, that you deserve. That you deserve. And not just romantic love. Ace of Wands. Somebody can be well endowed, okay? That can be important to someone. Ten of Swords, okay? Strength. Six of, Eight of Cups reverse. You know what? Every time these two people come out, well, they ain't come out yet, but I can feel them. They're in the audience. I don't know if they're brothers, cousins, buddies, okay, male or female, just whatever, you know, you're dealing with. These two like to try to taunt you or something like that, or follow you around, or you know, talk shit, like in your presence or around you, but whispering it though, so nobody else will hear them, even so you can't hear them. Some coward shit. They probably just mad because they dig little. You know, some little dick people, you know, they're mad at the world. Confirmation. Some little dick people are mad at the world. Okay, we didn't give you that. Your mama chose your daddy. Okay, we cannot help you there. All right. The Knight of Swords. See, they talk shit, but they want you. But you don't want them. These people can be intimidated by when your presence in a room, in a space. People flock to you over them. When you come in the room, people are looking at you, not them. And they throw tantrums. Who in the are these people? Like kids on a playground, feels like I'm talking about. you mad because you scared? Now, how long you been watching me? And you know I got eyes in the back of my head. How long you been watching me? You surprised? You shocked at what I'm saying? That I can single you out in the crowd? Don't be shocked. Just believe it. Ten of Wands, yeah, thinking that they can hide, you know, backdoor deals. Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, okay, paying for work to be done on your finances, okay, on your emotional space. It's always some work, paying for some damn work. The Hierophant. A community is being judged by the Most High. Communities, okay, Strength. King of Pentacles. Somebody could be a business owner. I almost said ruler. A ruler. Knight of Pentacles. Fortification. Something's giving me fortification. Something's fortified. Somebody starstruck? Someone's starstruck. Over you? Or when they see you? Or these are people? I mean, if this is you, we said this before, I mean, you might as well you consider yourself famous. Or, you know, I don't like the words celebrity and famous, but, you know, they describe something, so, yeah. People know you. Two of Cups, know of you. Your name travels far. King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, Strength, Nine of Wands, the Moon, and Two of Pentacles. So somebody wants to approach you, but you may be nervous that this person is, you know, gonna show up and then disappear. Show up and then disappear, okay? So you can have a worry of that with this person for some reason, okay? Maybe from the past, maybe they've done that before. Queen of Wands, okay, whatever the circumstances were. Ace of Swords, yeah. There's a Queen of Wands that's embarrassing someone, telling their secrets, because they know in the back of their mind, or not even the back of just the back of their mind, they know that somebody is obsessed with you. So they're hurt, their feelings are hurt, so they're exposing this person about how they feel for you. They're exposing it to other people. They're putting on a show, a spectacle. You know, that also makes you look ignorant as well, whoever is putting on the spectacle. Because, you know, you didn't say how you got this masculine. You're not talking about that. You know, you ain't talking about you coming in between something and, you know, trying to steal somebody away from a person, which you can't steal nobody from nobody. People make their own decisions. But, bitch, look how you, don't forget how you got to where you are. Queen of Cups, pointing that finger. Pointing that finger, putting on shows and shit. Yeah. Oh, no. No, bitch. No. No. You ain't Princess Diana. Princess Diana is Princess Diana. So someone trying to be you better than you can be you. Death. Scorpio. The Magician, the Chariot, okay, Six of Cups, a Cancer and a Scorpio working together in the past, okay? Not being able to leave you alone, walk away from you, you know, keep your name out their mouth. All day is you. It's good, eat it up, it's you, okay, you. Why the hell we got 199 likes and there's 333 y'all watching me? Yeah, I know a lot of them is the elites, but it ain't that many. Poachers, a couple spies, a couple cartel people watching me as well. They actually cool. They're not the problem. You know, they like watching me. the people in the cartel, they like watching me. My channel. Y'all, some of y'all too that are tarot readers. They do. They get a kick out of it. They respect it too. All right, mess deck. I don't know why, but out of all these cards I made, this is my favorite card. I don't know why. This this is my favorite card of the ones that I made. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. But you could have a message coming in. Okay. You could have saw a feather. You could have saw a feather specifically. Okay. And I noticed some when spirit, takes my eye to them, whatever to be the most random places, right? And it's just a feather out of nowhere, just be floating, come out the sky like it just said poof. So y'all can be seeing feathers. Okay. Poison by Brent Fires. East Coast. Somebody could have traveled to another country from the East Coast. If y'all remember that reading I gave last year? I think it was the beginning of last year about New York being underwater. Y'all remember that? Confirmation. Yeah, New York is underwater. As I just found out a couple days ago, New York is underwater and still sinking. Spirit showing me like cutting the edges off of bread. There's gonna be some coasts that disappear. Like cutting off the edges of bread. For kids. Yeah, that's how, like a cookie cutter. Spirit showing me of the U.S. It's gonna be some edges that are chopped off into the sea, just like the past. Somebody got blue eyes, bluish, greenish eyes, kidnapping. A coven. Exposed for kidnapping. Eastern Star. So there is a thing going around about Cyrus, right? Cyrus and Trayvon Martin. Okay. How old was he died? Was he 14? Let me see. Let me be accurate here. Okay, no, 17. Okay, so 14 years. Okay, and I remember this because I just saw 1414 in my deck. If you compare the two, right, there's some type of resonance there. Okay, right, 14 years after Trayvon Martin was killed, Cyrus was killed. 14 years. There's some type of spiritual resonance, like a tag. It's like a marker. I'm trying to put it into words. It's like a tag or a marker, okay? And it's some type of spiritual resonance. Something there's a tie there. There's a tie there. I'm hearing police sirens too. And they look just alike. If you look at their pictures, they look like they could be twins, if not the same person. They look like they could be twins. Look at both of their pictures. Look at Trayvon Martin's picture and look at Cyrus Belton's picture. I swear to you, from the top to the bottom, they look like the exact same person. The exact same person. Okay, we know it's not, right? But they look like the exact same person, okay? They can be from the same tribe. They could be from the same tribe, okay? That has a certain curse over it. The U.S. president, You know how they show you pictures of people in history's past, right? You know how they put the celebrities, you know? They'll put people from the past and they'll put the celebrity and they'll be the exact same. They'll look exactly the same. Okay? Now, some of those are fallen angels. That's why. Okay, there's some type of spiritual resonance there. All right? Some type of MK Ultra is failing. It's failing. Family incest in a court case. I just saw it. Where'd it go? Ooh. Somebody who's been sleeping with their cousin. Somebody named Samuel. Somebody wants to run to Mexico. Somebody named James could be significant. Okay, we got spy. So we got an active spy. Espionage. Okay, this is a spy that is spying on a country. Within a country. Texas. Texas could be significant. Okay. Some family incest going on in Texas. Scorpio. Family alcoholics, okay, or addicts. What I say? Family alcoholics or addicts. Drug addiction. Okay, there's some type of drug that's being given or that's been given to these MK Ultra victims or yeah. This whatever this drug does over a long span of time, the Holy Spirit has cut this off. Something's been cut. It's been cut. So it's like all of a sudden these people come out of like a daze or come out of you know, it's like an NPC, right? They hear a certain frequency or whatever, and then they all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Okay, got neglect in the reverse. New York, like I just mentioned. Don't know who that is. Nobody calls my phone. Probably some of y'all in the audience playing and shit. Got West Coast. So West Coast twice. East Coast is out here in the reverse. New York and the West Coast. Okay, what about the West Coast? Thank you for the donation, beloved. The U.S. President, I'll never find someone like you again. Grooming in the reverse. The name Ryan could be significant. The name Ernestine, okay. The name Tanya, all right. And poisoning attempted. These people could have attempted to poison you. Some type of grooming that the president is doing is not working. He's nervous. He's lost a hold of something, a hold of a people, a narrative. Yeah, he keeps implementing these things to try to provoke a certain people, and it's not working. He can't groom people anymore, okay? Or these people. Bowling Green, that's come out a few times this week. Okay, a crooked police officer who could be a Virgo in the reverse. Okay, it's Raining Man in the reverse. Who could be on the down low? Somebody named Michael. Okay, Hector has a mental. This person has mental instability, and all stems from. See, look. Okay, so this is what this stems from. This person hiding their sexuality, so it manifests in wicked ways. It manifests outwardly in wicked ways. This crooked police officer. Okay. So they still, you know, do what it is that they condemn. Could be openly, right? They still do it. Okay, but it's sick, it's twisted. Because they're not themselves, because they're not genuine. You see, when you're not who God created you to be, you know, you're a deviant. You do everything outside of what you were purposed to do. Everything. And there's no limit on it. It'll mutate and turn into something else. There's no limit on it. when you are not genuine with you, other things come out of you. For it is not what goes into a man, but what comes out of that man. Thank you, Spirit. Got a crooked judge here that's exposed. Okay. This person be between the ages of 35 to 56, 36 to 56. Blonde hair, male or female. Crooked judge. Okay. Toxic friends in the reverse. Okay, this judge's toxic friends can be telling on them. Red-haired male, female, 20 to 35 years old. 11-11, twin flame, you can be seeing that. 14-14, like I just mentioned with Cyrus and Trayvon. I'm telling you that it's significant. It's significant. There's something there. The name Kayla significant. Okay, with a suicide spirit. The name Jose. For intent purposes only. Okay, I got to say. Bounty in the reverse. Somebody cannot complete a bounty, Jose. Goat. Duck. Puerto Rico. Somebody sacrificing animals. Somebody could eat goat. Duck. Okay, the name Kalel, Timothy. Significant, being exposed. Okay, this could be a secret download relationship. This could be your brother and your ex for somebody. All right, physical abuse, meth addiction. Yeah, they smoke meth and they have, sex constantly. Yeah, January could be significant. Yep, this person, Timothy, Kaleo, yeah. They sit back, they smoke the bubble, and they do things all day. Yeah, that. Confirmation. Y'all didn't see the flash, but boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. The name Samuel. It's right on top of family incest. I knew you was one. I knew you was one. I knew it. I knew it. I know I wasn't psychically picking up that shit I was picking up when I was a kid. Didn't know my gifts were working. I'd be around my cousins, the adults in my family or whatever, and all of them will be thinking sexually about me. All of them will be thinking sexually about me. I'm thinking there's something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking there's something wrong with me. Why am I lusting over my older cousin? I wasn't lusting over them. They were lusting over me. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the shit or realize it until you're older. You step into your gifts, and you can look back and see how your gifts were operating. Confirmation. So yeah, you think I don't know that you be desiring me and all of that? Okay, all of you, yes, know that I pick up on you when you be desiring me and touching yourselves to me. Okay, yeah, nasty motherfuckers. Got block communication. Okay, got racketeering, like I said earlier. The name Hector, we said that. Okay. Somebody blonde-haired, male or female, 57 to 99 years old, could be in an abusive relationship with someone who's dark-skinned. Okay. I knew my brother was gay. I did. What told me was how he always used to compete with me, or every confirmation, thank you, Spirit. Every time I would get even my sugar daddy I had at the time, he was jealous about that. So, tried to move in on that, and it's like, nigga, if you like dick, just say that. 2 confirmations for you. If you like dick, just say that. Trying to slide up behind me and what I got and my shit, like getting your dick sucked in private for a new car, like. Yeah, that goes for my siblings' parents too. My siblings' fathers, not all of them. Okay, yeah, they're weird too. I be feeling they ass picking, desiring me too, touching themselves and shit. Yeah, by name. So yeah, I know you be doing this. So yeah, you might want to stop that shit. Nasty motherfucker. Crazy as hell. Feeling that shit all in my energy. Hey, your cousin's your cousin's doing this to your picture. Yeah, your cousin's watching you online, and you know they're doing this. Whew. I am glad that I left that fucking place. Okay, never have to see them people again. Not one of them. Fucking uncles and aunties and cousins and brothers and sisters and shit. You nasty motherfuckers. Yeah, and I'm the weird one. Yeah. Okay. If that's weird, then I guess I'm weird. Baby, I wear it proud. I wear it proud. If that's what weird is, I guess I'm that. Cause I don't get down like that. No matter how bad you want me to. Don't even know how that brings you satisfaction and not conviction. You tell that the devil's living in your ass. Set up shop. And you've accepted it. The Hermit, Virgo, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, you can be curating some type of avenues of revenue. King of Wands. Justice. Ace of Pentacles. So a King of Wands wants to offer you something big, okay? Or you're this King of Wands, or someone in this King of Wands energy, okay? So it doesn't have to be a fire sign. This person could have gained some type of freedom or something like that. You sleep? You snoring over there? The sun, heavy Leo. Somebody is like, you are somebody's sun, moon, stars. Like you are somebody's everything. But what's this? The Wheel of Fortune? I mean, it's a good lineup. I mean, I cannot say that it is not. Nine of Swords, but somebody's afraid, okay? This could be somebody outside of this. Somebody's afraid of someone choosing someone. Someone is always in the environment to try to make sure that someone doesn't come towards another person. What are you going to do? You going to hop out in front of them? Huh? You going to hop out in front of them? No. Don't go. Don't go towards that person. No. Like, somebody really need they really need hands put on them. Somebody does. The Three of Swords. And I think they just might get hands put on them. Somebody's tired of their shit. Eight of Pentacles. The Tower. So somebody's been trying to act like they're happy, they're unaffected, that they're winning, they're getting gains. It's bullshit. The Tower, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's bullshit. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Ace of Wands reverse. Somebody they won't get up. Ace of Swords. It's Ten of Cups. Yeah, because the only one that it will get up for is you. Ten of Swords. They spent so much time trying to deny their feelings for you that now they don't work unless it's the thought of you, and they can't have you now. Ain't that some shit? The Magician, Somebody's about to try to work something. Okay. Five of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands. It landed on top of the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm going to leave it there. Two of Cups. No. Hierophant. Draped up and dripped out. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody is draped in their heavenly garments. And they are pristine. Okay. King of Cups. Three of Cups, the Page of Wands. Okay, so somebody steps forward out of a group of people. Okay, or this could be passion, like being projected towards someone. Well, not like purposely projected, but somebody, every time somebody sees you, all their passionate thoughts, just, they can't help it. You can pick up on this, Death, okay? When you're in the environment, Queen of Cups, the Empress, definitely picking up on it. Okay, well, we're gonna need some action here. Okay, we're gonna need some action here. Where's the action? The High Priestess in the reverse. High Priestess in the reverse is in secret trying to work some type of magic, some type of ritualistic BS. It's not working. That Magician in the upright, it's not working. Ten of Wands. So they're hiding from their work now because they know that it's about to smack their ass right in the face. Judgment. Yeah, look, trying to put something in front of them. 2 times. You can't block what's about to come back and devour you. You shouldn't have been playing where, you shouldn't have been playing, or, you shouldn't have been messing where you shouldn't have been messing. What's that song? One day I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. One day, maybe next week, I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet you. I'll meet you. You cannot hide. You cannot hide. Hieroglyphs can be significant. 3 of Wands. Okay. Some of you are going to learn that you have an ability to read transcript. Okay. Sanskrit. Okay. Dead languages. Yeah, the moon. Yes. Yes. You have the ability to read dead languages. Texts that people still today cannot figure out what is written in those texts. You can decipher it. See, but they don't want you to decipher it yourself. They want to take the ability to decipher it, and they want to. They're not you. Just like I said, some of this technology that's here on this earth is only activated by someone from that bloodline. Only. The technology recognizes the DNA. Ain't that some shit? The technology recognizes the DNA. The 5 of Wands, in anybody else's DNA, it will resist. It will contend with. Okay, no access granted to. 7 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups reverse. There's a couple fighting, okay? Like fighting. Somebody's fighting with somebody because they can't have sex with them. Not that they can't. They don't get up for them. And they know that it's because of you. 7 of Pentacles, because they're still invested in you. King of Pentacles, Justice, okay, 2 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups. So this could be someone, okay, so someone who can't get up for anybody but you. This could be the person, this could be this person. Or one of these people, if not the same person. Because this King of Pentacles is a divine masculine. This one. Female or male. For those of you that are new, okay, there's no sex and science and energy. Everyone has feminine energy and masculine energy. That's what makes up a human being. Okay, you cannot have one without the other, right? So like we cannot have light without the darkness, and vice versa. Okay, duality, Eight of Cups. So stop being mean to your kids, especially your boys. I'm talking to somebody. When your boys cry, or you know, you see some type of feminine trait, they have feminine energy within them, as well as masculine. Okay, and you shouldn't be messing with a child about your adult ideologies. Like, who the hell do you think you are? I can't stand masculines who will try to beat some type of masculinity into a child or a younger person. Masculinity is not roughness. It's not being vulgar. It's not being dirty and filthy, because some masculines think that being a man is filth. Mad at my surprise when I figure out that some people think it's gay to wash their ass. To put their hand back there or rag or whatever and wash their behind. They think that it's gay. The ignorance. If these men only knew and understood that they were acting out of feminine energy, distorted feminine energy, female energy. All that over extra roughness and toughness, it's not actually that. It's overcompensating for something else that's lacking. So you puff yourself up and make yourself look big and strong and mighty, and there's no might in that. There's no strength in that. It's weakness. You're not being able to access your inner, your heart space. That's weakness. Whether it's in an induced state or, you know, not. Stop abusing your kids because of your insecurities in yourself. The Eight of Wands. Somebody need a therapist. A spiritual one. Spiritually based one, to be exact. Queen of Wands. The Devil. Somebody looks hella good. Okay. The Hangman. It's like stopping people in their tracks. You know how good you look, but you don't use your looks as a weapon. You don't. Right? Six of Pentacles. You don't use your looks as a weapon. Okay. You know beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay. And you know that, you know, you hear you're beautiful all the time or you're handsome all the time. You know what I'm saying? You want to hear something beyond that. Be interested in my intellectual properties. My actual interests. My likes. My desires. Like, get from this surface level shit. Somebody has something coming to them. A delivery, this could be a package, this could be something to sign for. Nine of Wands, yes, it's something to sign for somebody. King of Cups, the Seven of Swords. Love lockdown, somebody's keeping their feelings hidden. A King of Cups. So that it will not cause some type of fight or some type of, so somebody's hiding their feelings from someone or some people so that something will not stagnate them or try to. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. One more. Might be 57 years old. 75. The World reverse. The Six of Cups. Somebody obsessed. Somebody. No. Who do you think? You cannot. If you can't. If you ain't gonna be with me, you can't be with nobody. I was watching what's that show with Eva Longoria? The Queen's something. You know, she owns the strip club or whatever, the male strippers or whatever. And on the episode that I watched, this dude had got stabbed up by this obsessive female, right? Knocked on his door. He opened the door. As soon as he opened the door, she 8 times in his torso, 8 times. Crime of passion, that could be significant for somebody here. Somebody's crazy. Somebody's batshit crazy. They are. Okay. Emperor came out over here. 6 of Cups. There's an Emperor thinking about you. Okay. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. They wish something was different. They wish something was different. Well, it's not. So let's get out of there. All right, last spread. Eva Marcel, thank you. Not Eva Longoria. Isn't she like Hispanic or something? Latina? Tripping, I'm thinking Desperate Housewives. My bad. Thank you for that correction. Yes. Eva Marcel. 10 of Swords reverse. Regeneration. 5 of Cups. After a disappointment. Okay. After a disappointment. Okay. Page of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, the Devil. Somebody still holding on to you, still watching, still stalking, still crazy. A couple. 10 of Cups, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. A couple who, you know, wants to attack your ultimate happiness. What bums, bro? What type of bum do you have to be? You so unhappy in your home. You know, with your partner, your kids, that you both of y'all pay money and focus on trying to tear someone else's establishment down, tear someone else's life apart. Now your life is being torn apart. Now your children are either being taken away from you or don't have a place to live, so yeah, being taken away from you, okay? And you're going to the streets, or you're going to prison, or you're dead, or you're dead. 7 of Wands. Yeah, trying to keep Lucifer at bay. You belong to him. You can't keep him at bay. 3 of Swords. That's your daddy. That's your papa. You know, I'm the pappy. That's your daddy. Did you not understand what God said? That's your father. The father of lies. That is your papa. And whatever your papa say, go. That ain't our kingdom. That ain't our problem. Okay? That's your father. 9 of Cups. You was satisfied before. You was happy before. You was in love before. Yeah, felt on top of the world. Knowing that you didn't do any hard work to get any of those things that you had. That it was stolen. That it was borrowed. And it's time to cash in. It's time to pay for that shit. It's time for somebody else to have some excitement. Some good news. Right, not interested in you for years, and then all of a sudden they're interested in you. Yeah, fuck that. King of Swords, fuck that. Ace of Pentacles. I wish I would take care of another nigga. I wish I would. I mean, the next, you know, the one's gonna be the one and take care of gladly, right? Because I know I'll be being taken care of too, but I'll be damned. You know, I used to have a history of, you know, taking niggas in like lost puppies. I did, you know. I would travel from another state, you know. It just, it's crazy, okay? You know, I was a lot more naive then and just too giving, right? Too much. and then it would always turn out the same way. Always turn out the same way. You know what I'm saying? I had to check what the hell I was doing. Cause we can't do this shit no more. We can't do this no more, Leon. Like, no. I don't want to have the conversation again with you. By you, I mean me, talking to myself in the mirror. I don't want to have this conversation with you again about these same knucklehead ass fools. 10 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. So a sibling or a family member tried to keep something from you while also trying to live in that. Live in what they were trying to keep from you, okay, which belongs to you. Yeah, and pay people to try to stave you off or bury you. Page of Pentacles, confirmation. No, but the bitch is being buried. 8 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords. They could have went to someone for some type of help. Okay, a King of Pentacles for some type of help. 3 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, the Tower. So Spirit's messing with someone or some people. Every time they think that something's about, so Spirit will let one little thing go good, right? And it'll let them build their morale, and then they're starting to hope that things are turning around and changing, and then all of a sudden, boom, back to square one. And it'll go like that over and over and over again. As soon as somebody thinks that they're, gaining some ground or their footing, rip the rug right from under them again. And again, and again, and again. Just like they did to you. That's why God allowed it to happen for the time he allowed it to happen. It's like somebody, somebody about to steal something from the store, right? But they don't actually end up going through with stealing it. Okay, or better example, let's say they put it in their pocket or whatever, try to walk out. All right, but somebody catches them and they put it back, right? And they're told to leave the store, something like that. You're banned. You can't come back here no more. Somebody could have a history of being banned from places, kicked out from places. They wore it as a badge of honor. Oh, I can't go to Applebee's no more. Yeah, cause I caused hell up in there. I did this. Yeah, girl, girl, I don't play, girl. I don't play. You see me coming, watch out, girl. That was somebody's actual conversation. Page of Swords. It's a bunch of dummies. Strength, Empress, 7 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Somebody tried to steal your work, your project, something that you're building, working on, information that you're giving. 5 of Swords. They want to take what's yours and compete with you with it. Like, what retarded shit is this? You want to take what I do. You want to attempt to take what I do, turn it around, regurgitate it, and still talk shit about me like you're not over here on my nuts, hanging off of them, holding on tight too. Tight. Remind me of that girl from that show. She can get little. Like if she threw up or whatever, I can't remember the show. It's some superheroes, but if she threw up, she'd get real small. There's a scene in there where she got real small and she was, having intercourse with the dude or whatever. If y'all seen that show, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's giving me that. It's giving me that. 5 of Swords. Somebody's only looking out for their self-interest. Okay, that's why they're heartbroken. Dumbass. Judgment. Okay, you're going through a rebirth. Okay, somebody could be recovering from childbirth. Hang in there, whoever you are. Somebody be going through some, one person could be going through menopause, another person could be going through, I can't remember what it's called. What's it called, y'all? After you have the baby, you gotta be careful because you can slip into like a depression. I can't remember the medical term for it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Postpartum depression. Thank you, beloved. Postpartum depression. Yeah. Hang in there, okay? The 7 of Cups. It's gonna pass. It's gonna pass. something's being readjusted, right? You got to remember that, you just gave a lot to a child, right? All of that development, that growth that you gave to your baby, it's kind of like after having your baby, it's kind of like you have to balance back out, right? Because you were on one side, you were pregnant. You were only limited to certain things. You can only do certain things after a certain amount of time, right? So after you have the baby, you have to let the scales balance back out. That's how spirit is showing me, right? Let the scales balance back out. It will pass, okay? It will. The chariot. You will overcome that. Alright? Don't worry, Bo. Don't worry. 4 wands. Yeah, confusion's gonna clear up. It's gonna clear up. Okay? It's not a reflection on, any negatives about you or, anything like that. Okay? This is normal. This is normal. It's normal. You're alright. You are okay, I promise you. Okay? Page of Cups. Be nice to yourself. For somebody, you feel like your baby loves you, okay? Yes, babies do understand love. Straight out of the womb. Yes, they do understand love. The frequency of love, yes, they do. Very much. They understand a lot more than we give them credit for understanding. The Nine of Swords. Matter of fact, it's more of their reincarnated self when they're a baby. That comes through a lot more, a lot more powerful, right? That's why you can have a child that's telling you about something they remember in a past life, or they remember how they died, or they remember they used to live on this street, in this city, in this neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That's their spirit shining through, But then the world gets a hold of them, and that it starts to lessen, The Queen of Cups. Somebody be crying a lot. Somebody's mom. The Eight of Pentacles. They feel guilty for all this work that they did on you. Or they're feeling convicted. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, something's just hitting them like a rush. A rush. Queen of Wands. The Hermit. The Two of Cups. Two of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's going to see you and someone come together. Like, this is multiple people going to see this, okay? It's meant to make them feel some type of way. It is absolutely Knight of Pentacles sideways. Yeah, it's meant to make them feel like a loser. Loser. It's meant to make them feel like a loser, okay? Or like losers. Because they are. The Fool, King of Wands. Because they are not who they think themselves to be. And they refuse to believe that. It's crazy. If they put that belief somewhere else, powerful. But they refuse to believe that they're not the shit. That they're not him. They're not her. Regardless of what their environment's showing them. If you had that same attitude on this side of the fence, you'd be golden. You'd be golden, okay? If you had that same thing on the other side, the side that you push against. This person's inconsistent, okay, to the triumph, to the achievement. Disagreements, yes, they cannot work with people. They want to be the boss of everybody, okay? A grown-ass man wants to be the boss of everybody. That's a person that's not even the boss of themselves, okay? A Leo, strength. They wanna control everyone else. Confirmation, Ace of Swords. Well, watch how God's about to control your life and turn it upside down and dump it like he's dumping your pockets out for change. Watch how he's about to do that. Because he's about to do that. Oh, he's doing it even now. Just watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Don't believe me, just watch. Shout out to Bruno Mars. Don't believe me, just watch. 10 of Wands. Oh, it's my song. Why Aren't You Smiling? By Janae Aiko. Ways. You got to keep going. Eureka. From the 10 to the 1. Some of you guys can be sexually frustrated. Okay, you ain't having sex. You ain't had sex in a long time. Could be years. Okay, somebody making plans. 2 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the Fool. Yeah, somebody need to have sex. Yeah, like a lot of it. The Hermit. Yeah, yeah. Somebody needs it. Yeah. 3 years worth. Back pay, okay. Can we get the dick on back pay? Okay, can we get the yoni on back pay? Back pay payments. 2 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and everything that these people try, blocked. Blocked. Everything you think of, blocked. Blocked. Nothing you can do. Because my beloved is on this wheel of fortune. And they're not coming off of it. You ain't coming off of it. Look, you ain't coming off of it. This is your birthright. And you will lay anybody down that wants to be laid down. And not in the way that they would want to be laid down by you. Okay, if you get what I'm saying, okay? I'm leaving it there. I'm leaving it there. Virgo. That's your read, Virgo. You gotta keep going. So keep going. And whoever's having the going through the postpartum, like, please just relax. Take some time to yourself. Okay, if you can, you know, have somebody else around that can tend to the baby, right? That you trust while you rest and recover. You need some alone time. You do. You need some alone time. Let God do what he does. Okay? You know, meet him in the secret place. He's gonna console you. He's gonna comfort you. And you're gonna feel better. Take it a day at a time, okay? Damn, this song brings back memories. All right, I'll holler at y'all later. Thank y'all who donated. I appreciate you, okay? Moderators, I appreciate you, okay? Whoever's waiting for a reading from me, you can expect that later today, okay? I have a time bracket later today that I'm going to slide on in there and get that done. So expect that from me later today. And that's it. Stay present, stay centered, okay? And enjoy your life to the best of your ability. And if you're doing something that you don't absolutely love, stop it. Stop it. If you can, you know. If you're doing something that you don't absolutely love, stop it, okay? Or start to cut those things out. You should not be doing anything that you do not love to do. Okay? As far as you can control. Alright? Ooh, she wallet, wallet, ooh, she bang, bang. He really, really, really. She really, really, really. Alright, I'm going, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.